A top-level assassin was going to assassinate the president from a distance of 1,580 meters. In order to protect the president, Jack simulated the assassin's action path. Jack assembled an SW-338 sniper rifle in advance, identical to the assassin's. He then adjusted the sniper rifle's parameters to the optimal state. He then came to a creek and began measuring the rifle's velocity. He aimed the crosshair at a pumpkin 1,000 meters away and pulled the trigger. Although he hit the target steadily, the impact point was shifted 4 centimeters to the lower left. Jack immediately adjusted the scope. Then he fired again. This time, he fired continuously and every shot hit precisely. Next was the field investigation. Jack walked around the president's speech platform and began screening the possible positions where the assassin could hide. After 2 weeks of continuous observation, Jack finally determined 3 best shooting positions. If the assassin fired from these 3 positions, the president would be very unlikely to survive. In order to verify his judgment, Jack simulated a shot again. Position A was the best shooting point. The distance was less than 1,000 meters. However, on the day of the speech, a large national flag would be hung there. This would block the assassin's line of sight, so position A could be excluded. Next was position B. This was a rooftop parking lot. The distance was 1,280 meters. If the assassin drove in quickly, he could shoot directly from the car and complete the assassination. But position B was also quickly rejected. Both the sky and the ground were full of security personnel. The assassin would not be able to escape at all. Next was the final position, position C. This was the farthest sniper point. The distance from the president was exactly 1,580 meters, but Jack had already personally tested it. Even when speed and lighting conditions were poor, Jack could still hit the target accurately. Then the assassin would certainly also be able to do it. Based on Jack's rich experience, the assassin would definitely choose position C. At that time, they only needed to send people to hide there in advance and prepare an ambush. The security captain, Tom, was very grateful to Jack. With his help, the president's speech would surely proceed smoothly. Finally, the day of the speech arrived. Jack also brought his wife to the scene. Soon, the president's motorcade arrived at the scene, but Jack sensed that something was not right. If the assassin was going to act, he should have already been caught by now. However, what Jack did not expect was that the assassin was not at position C. Looking at the fluttering flag, Jack suddenly realized something as if struck by electricity. At this time, the motorcade had already stopped. An accident was about to happen.